I am grateful.
A name, I know a name.
I am grateful.
That changes lives and destinies.
Emma Munina Quabat, 800.9 FM Senior Tetemage. Moi, Muhumi, amu, Nipa, yesterday, Nipa Timodio, one Nipa, on the Nipa tire pie. On whining, be free to know. Now, who Jinasa man, France, no, as a chum, oh, my one, ah, Nipa Timodio.
Come in the name of Jesus.
Oh, my France, hey, no, chum. It's a Kamu Jinaka, so my means some memoir not change it. I cry. Baby, Timothy, Yen man in your do mammy Francis on a year day.
Yes,
And a year day.
public announcement.
And we are now a few more cats home, Penny Pamaswaisha, they tire pire, a quay, a footroom qua, put a John Ted, a footroom qua, a boom footroom matadi if you tell one. You whom me one. I was so mammy fancy framing me out. Wow, also home woman. Home woman is also as our friends are dieting. Eh? In my life. So when you hear me being excited and talking about the name Jesus and all, you should know that I am a living testimony. Never said I'm a doctor for a Dixon. In fact, I'm a GM Kennedy Asante say lawyer. Real quick, I'm not young. Good morning, Pacho.
Nyamiado.
Okay.
Nyametias.
Board for a business, you could say.
Oh, Nyami Chadia, Bibi Okoye.
Business, you call ye.
Yeah.
Na Masha Mojumasiana. And I'm Munsha say.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, that's a macho.
Say more of like gathering data, putting your document together, sending a share, whatever.
Document as in individuals.
Yes.
So, individual board members.
Yes.
Say, committee members. Sorry.
Yes. Say yacho idea okoye. Yama scope of work. So you need to prepare and go with what you also want to project, and you should be able to defend it in this anoma. And yes, a review of the old proposed manifestos. Any DNT I am to me achieve. So Sanoman and yes.
They say more reviewing.
Yes.
Of manifestos and
yes.
reasons why they were not achievable.
Yes.
That's cool. But weekend dinner, politician be sending me message. In fact, I was sending message. Let me huni pako. So he ended up in a call. Make up politicians, you know. So them say we do some.
Missy.
Yes.
What them say we do some.
Yes.
It is only fair that it is only fair that somebody will respect us enough
and tell us so that we know how to do our things. Give us our
schedules. Stop this. Trust them.
No, you didn't want to.
But this will be say having electricity is a privilege. It's not a right.
Who said it?
But this will be say having electricity.
Or buy more and I said
it. I'll say it's a privilege. It's not a right.
For you, it can never exist.
Say you will do some more. Man can just say, boy, you will do some more. But only won't mean because maybe would will be other part.
Yes, that's
it's a no a chichiro con.
And no.
Monday and number 6. Bang in your do me light. You do me area be Bronuning na constituency in the mobile light. A doom light ma made that about me purchase. Am I dear chin?
Obeda.
I dear chin and an open 9 and a light in the bar. A bar so current no the rim. A big blow no man so your master sema. Enra Enra medane.
Yeah. Cause of
made that 3 a.m.
Obeda.
No, made that 2:35 na who say made do my laptop. Vanity bed 3 something, no light. Because heating in your name. Me be crying soy.
Yeah.
It is a wo catch them say mo amowo Domekwa Benya constituency no. Day day we ye be do mu light. They are boy ho. Ni a say day we ni ni light. It is a bibi ni ebe ya na ye betu enta de gua ni ato aguo. Na mo amon kanya atwem akyekye mo.
Ye ne ma se freezer ni edi.
Ni edi afi wo. Why won't I'm moving consistency to consistency say I don't know.
But areas I don't think some more salo shedding you are. I'm say neighborhoods be or her.
No, but I'm because if you have your power plants
no any fear no sir na say minimum go for areas.
Oh okay.
Because me bana make us e ndra me the light but almost I can so for there. Not just more they are setting the meeting broadcast afterwards.
Kaswa broadcast.
But when you Kaswa, who do Kaswa? You bet you say welcome to Kaswa. Me do Kaswa.
An extension of Kaswa.
It's not an extension. I didn't. And the Kaswa.
But I'm not. Yeah. The point is, you will doom someone.
Tell us the truth.
Be honest.
Yes.
Have some balls.
Hey.
Yes, have some balls. Yeah. And tell us way. You do doom some. You fix it, no maybe 1-2-1-2. You doom some. It's get a low shedding the back. Area have for this time bedroom light. Now we say peak time no.
Between 7 a.m. to 1
and now
the transformers are pressure about that's because of them they into
and now him matching train no peak time. I may buy a crash and so like and yes say ja the shirt here and foot rabon here can come in who near me. Abna ya ebe melody nso no eti kwakuna meka politician in wasema o se otie o troll message no say otie entertainment shows na otie peace tinit ahe YouTube no twe imagine season maybe e wo peace nitre mabrago se no me share trying to explain what creative industry is amen. But he was interested. He wanted to know because what theater programs now will know a brand of what they say. Some creative industry require any nipa when the come. Also on yante. It's or stressing keeping a daji a dakro. Yes, education now. Almost so more a be or moon because or so what artists here can say and our politicians they don't know our industry. I say how can we know when we are not exposed to it?
The politicians are saying.
That's what the politician told me. I say, how can we know? We can know everything in Ghana. It's in a creative industry, AB or no, or medical field. So all the things relating to the medical field and that, obey me address. How would you call creative industry? I say, do any money, music, film, asa. It's
a poetry in your macro account.
Also, not doing it because every time was sitting on the radio, he's listening to people talking about film. People were talking about music. So to him and to some of his colleagues, they think that's all there is about creative industry.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
And
I bet you. And I bet you. Look, I bet education grammar committee members. I bet research. I bet come research. Committee members. It's more from Mama Bossum. Now, after you ever call Abna.
Papa.
Yes, Commodia.
It's yes, Commodia City. Now, you will be back by the 100.9 FM soon. Ozi.
Yes, Commodia.
I don't make a day. I'm sorry.
We now win your son.
Me ask Antini. Me ask Antini. You got now soon an India. Are you Intino? Made me some air chassis, dear. It's really been some air chassis, dear. Not just say
attention seekers. Don't mind them.
We all know that at this point.
We don't know.
We all, I mean, I will come at this. You see, they all trendy. And you're for your late MP for Ejeso. Honorable John Kuma, because of all the
who are popular crutches and not yes.
Wouldn't have been anymore, but I don't because of all the brouhaha surrounding his death. Now, Monday na midibe tu just say Prophet Nigel Ebeka say ohun like I say ohun ye na oka radio so ama ne yire no ebe edibe tu just say who Nigel you have been in our lives since 20 for a very long time. You are even on my husband's payroll. That is what Honorable John Kume's wife is saying. Say Nigel was apparently on her husband's payroll. So if we will be afa oh papa one and then one is a wafa phone now be friend no waka say da say ni say na mehu na yem bompa John Kuma no ye Nigel ba
the spiritual stuff.
Are you 18? According to the wife, you know us. You're part. You've been a part of our family. You know the family. Until you say Bivinia, you could have called us to tell us. And as other parents who put there, I bet now we soon walk. And then now people are also bashing his wife and saying that, mommy, I did we will be going to go no kasa. Unya dream point here, dear cousin, because Kababy, our dream in Namno. Kenya be
Obia Ukra in less than a week when I'm now.
People are like, so people are saying that, like, I said, a friend is saying, sympathy, I want. I said, it's going low, because I said, why are they now? Kasa. Well, Prophet Nigel Gazy has come to reply. The wife,
my wife.
Honorable John Kuma wife. So, Oka said, or Peru, so now he could have called them personally. What's going on?
I don't have any voice to play.
Why don't you have it? Well, according to Mamin Chemu, according to Prophet Nigel, no, he hasn't been in contact with them again since 20. Or see, Omunya winning election, or then they cut him off. Or see, when they wanted the seats, when they wanted to win the election, that was when he was in communications or talks with them. Na Omunya seat ni we dear. Ofro obi amfa 2016. Ofro obi amfa. Na ni junior pastor Sujina Ninche, we do because a living witness. No bisa ne say. I said when me hu ye no. Na last year April osikoli. No say mam kan kire wo say frɛ papa. Na yen kan kire no osikoli no so frɛ ekosi say. No say papa me frɛ ya obi amfa. So according to Prophet Nigel Gazy, it's not like he didn't try and then he's trying to get some fame off of Honorable John Kuma. No. But since Omu winning election, nobody has I say you're trying. And
then I so payroll.
And Nigel was just said he said you named your boy. But if you're not first on the payroll in this one, or see Omu winning election you year day. Obi in the back woman. So see 2016 17 18 19 20 21 8 years ni on training
minister
no okwa pen no
okwa minister no and now that payroll say that time knows I will do suffer for two payroll
2016 I'm disconnect here 2016 omu win election no me from be me cry me friend nipa me down I mean friend Crawford so also on from because now I'm pick up very well. Into what time na me catch us some who say me who owo papa no papa me that say me for tell me nya code kakra papa the month papa me that say around April na me who say March April okay it was between Easter okay. Easter convention okay and also go say me who say papa you nya attack okay so what me papa no go do so tin I no city Honorable John Kuma, who are you Crawford? Because those are not there. I also want to come and check. Right. Mr. Ba, I'm from Noble. Someone back home. My friend is on fire. Okay. It's also my friend with him. Let's say. Okay. It's my friend is okay. My friend Noble with him. My friend. Okay. We should speak English because also. Okay. So I tried calling her Honorable. I call it goes through. He will not pick. Sometimes it's call waiting. He will cut the call, thinking he will call back. Then I send a message. Honor, please. My father says he wants to speak to you. All right. So we kept calling. Mm-hmm. I'll go to the house, bang the gate. So they don't have bell on the you go, I send you. Send me there. When I saw this prophecy, Papa. Yes, sir. Around April, March last year. Yes, Papa.
All right.
I see Osman, the junior pastor, Krama Niko, Fiokobo gate to Gang. Obiemi. So he has been cut off. So it's not like a Yensheni Mwadi and Odia to Janu. Nigel boy. Are you? 18
no na say Nigel down the pay or the payroll so Nigel so they say or no say we win election no me hu ni bi and Nigel kase man no say Osako shia na yire no moving pick hotel ama oba no no share that pretend this we na phone so am approaching no and oba no friend say so full say so difu no say Lillian and then me dey me na wo friend me who first now friend me papa me na me hwie ngugu so e wo wa sorry fi na wo frɛ me papa e wo na wo frɛ me sofo just wo frɛ me sofo
na naji wadi say
e bi o me pacho e fa aging ko
spirituality dey
e fa aging ko na yi show boy class ne ba ne your friends medical ene ti no also ono no say friend godfather enye eti no wo say me na me hwie ngo kokko free wutiri so kopem na ase ti say de ye iron no anointing wo wa sorry na wo humi an say so be ka papa no wo frɛ me sofo wo mu ade ho wa dibuo so ate ho me na me de ka ho
eti mosa kakra ba osun ti de wanyiri che
me na me de ho ne ka ho
afaka
me na me de spice ne ka ho mu ade wa dibuo aba fom echese na wo kokko atoso tama me hu na
wo jira na shine
tama me hu na wo ba ma sorry me sporty wa me share won kom na wo kokko no na atoso echene ose wo hu se de we na girl no bi na se girl no ya disrespect na se girl no you know otwi fast no on the question ne visa renew ne UK visa renew na ne wo ka asema wo akwa radio so ka se na wo ne nkofo yire mu na eda ose me kra no me onipa obi yire kra de mempe me obi yire kra de mempe wo ba be gina be ka se me ne nkofo yire mu edida
ezi bi ne nkofo yire de na ma me sra wuti so
oyo so ne nkofo yire da de wo no wada wo sunyo obi yire wo no wada mo de mo me
no I guess on personal was only a man for you
no do obi yire
o say be me wu da me krupe rose
o ti no obi open go for into wo kama za no o de one one
ana manam Lilian no kama pa
Lilian oh Lilian oba kokko de se be ma be
ana oba kokko bi e kama pa
abna ko ni me nya ho ne sa discussion
ayo
eti no na just say the Lilian can no enye no kre
yeah
but me de me catch ma me ne say onyai sade oba ukunu awu
onkomo ni kakra
o shedem asabi ukunu ukra efunu nuka anya odia
ba ola unim sometimes too we din so na safe there later you want to address e because asem na twemo we afi na aba be kan wan asem if you on chema ola ka say e mani address so like I mean it's nikunu reputation nikunu din you can't tell
me pan wa sama ni a witness sama woni witness no ba ola no you Mudi abase mudi abase sana meeting and ko zigane on follow sana mari abase autopsy report bi aba
me so mati
because me tis almost autopsy report bi aba
yes
wo de
ama ya re kra wo kra mati
amusi se moja mu ya
underlining health condition me person me kan
amubo ni din mi me
allegedly leukemia
bi nye no amubo din bi omubodin bi hye ho
anya leukemia I mean the leukemia na meti
etimo almost autopsy report but which I found very interesting because that would be very quick so and why would they release it why would you tell people I mean sabi yede
because I must see nkofo poison and mama I say ehun aba party ni say party for no
is obi akwa yi a rejecting so ayate che dacrometra na me soft doctor bi near the poison food poison ya de bia na poison obi de aduane ego aduane mama amunya side o mani pa you 20% do
and food poison there ma bebre
there are so many things that can cause food poison
aduane a bia vegetables na ye moldy e bia aduane no baby omo ye aduane no enye e ho
say baby a vegetables are yeto ziga any ye vegetables na fruits yeto bebre na ehye nunu
yes
eganka kodu am pese
yes
kodu omo hye nunu na abre
omo say ke drone de komo de gu so o say komo de 2 or 2 weeks na nka
no pentema beton
but what is the perishable nature of we no and I need storage like one sense is abrochi a ye kan niam bebre ba in season Ghana de ntanya ne sa
it's the food poison there we benya
well into people but I'm not for baby again say unya food poison and eche say obi a poison but that is not
ebina me suffer me di for so esese koka yi ya ene so meaning baby me di for dinam
ade yes
who was my spiritual son but who was far from me. He said, I'm going to talk about John Kuma, who was my spiritual son. He was coming to this house with a wife. Why did John Kuma step back from my life? They should be ready. And in this nation, if they want to know who killed John Kuma, Bedikobi is there.
Ola Michael.
So, listen to me, great woman.
Eno papa.
Berikobi, tell the whole nation today. By the way, the last time I met John Kuma was in May 2023 at one of my brother's funeral in Kumasi, in Prophet Victor Kusibuatin's church. When he came and knelt before me, said, Father, I beg you, I'll come. That was the last time I saw him. But I can remember years ago, I told John Kuma, here, John, you'll be president one day.
Okay.
He came with the wife.
The wife so that will be fair.
No! God says I must tell the nation something today about John Kuma's matter today.
Asem no wakakra me de eminya nka me boni nyina. But the person o che ne say amanfo bi adwen o mo say obedu ko bi na ka. Say na amanfo bi de o mo say tenetene MPP ni ba ko say Matthew Poku Prempa so no na share chiri o say enye no kre munyai man no ntra no ba bi
so na share chiri no ye den.
E na o ma ye poison sem ko pi.
Na say na enye hotel de no mu die.
Ah, me say wo say nipa ne share chiri. It is say nje so na de aduan ko ma no. Enye hotel aduan o.
Ene hotel aduan o.
Chemu man na em say ma we ontie ne ko.
Ye bi da ho a MPP for ye po bi obe running mate. John Kuma DP. Ma tuku
Prempe DP yes.
Ena John Kuma ewuyi. Asem wo atwam ko be say way back last year August.
October mu wo ba bi no.
Omo koyo omo kokudidi tamale. Ode chema wuntumi kokudi omo suspect say
Michael.
Na ye poison.
Yes.
And omo de aba abonte say John Kuma kodi poison. And nkofo ready meaning to it say. Nkofo omo na pre running meet ni ba ko na abo pa me akwesa.
Yes.
Eno na Reverend Beduko bi person wise adi ni free sa gossip mentality
that rumor wicked rumor
no. And omo person omo
etino
It's also make us say
John Kuma, it is not true. God says I must tell the whole nation, Matthew Opoku Prempe has not killed John Kuma. The one who killed John Kuma is dead. And everyone listen to me. Now, IGP, you said you don't want us to prophesy, so you don't need prophecy for me to know who killed him. You must do your own investigation. But the one who killed John Kuma is not Matthew Opoku Prempe. But the one who killed John Kuma did it because they must get him out of the way for their own selfish interest of running meat. And the
Ola, I asem na muka ni metia so enye say asem I don't know the metia say but person me che say omo kasa no say whatever happened in a hotel for never serving eh it you know how can
what kind of hotel for the best serving one here and just send best in the hotel aduane what you say hotel for the best serving hotel aduane but a bit me so about say eye wonwan crofo na bofo ni bi o ahoho aba ene ye me serve omo ye de nam aba die hu aba hotel omo serve die hu
tamale ho nko mo serve die hu enye tamale de ne be no mu di wo
no
ana tamale mu di hu
no but you can say hotel e won standard food or serve but unya ahoho a what you
no I think you people are rather because I've heard conversations between some political people. And then apparently it was like they were talking about the hotel food. That now hotel.
Na wajina nko so.
Aduane ba ho.
Me person me kan wo de ma me edin wan na yenko na.
Uya mebo Beduko bi ni nyina na motie ni ye.
Etino.
De o kan nyina ne say munyi mu adwene fi se Matthew Opoku Prempe bi na share na o se John Kuma na yonko brebo. Oda so ti ase. Ono na yeye. Na nipa na oye man nipa no so ye Kristo nipa won pe no ho asem ne ekoye sa de ne man no na it is of what we no say Dampare Dr. Dampare fro say be che nipa bra eti ubetimi abodin
na captain did that mo me fa no
da bi o we de wa bodin o na we so wa kire say wonim na wa ka che Dampare say wo pe a mi metimi a che nipa kro na me ka sentini say Dampare afre Reverend Beduko bi no can say bodin wa bodin evidence when
well do you know why spiritual assembly and fan court and fan police station ojina na
etina Dampare say wo kan fa nyansa kakra to ho na ye careful because yentimi fan ko this asem no court
intina wa sheda no
try yan fan court dem o ka asem adi obi nsunu gobegu jema And no, it against the Criminal and Offences Act. So the Michi, idea to create fear and panic.
Yeah.
In the system and in the sanity.
Maybe tell someone, but Michelle say, see, I know be something say evidence when missing. I mean, each
ya unkwasu no yichire wanyi anche yibi
But what the call?
I mean, ya tell me,
demo.
is then there was no can say causing fear and panic.
ana nyame yichire so or record ya na
What say Ghana Constitution? Ghana Constitution and recognize religion.
Oh, okay.
The Constitution does not recognize any religion. We see freedom of religion, freedom of association. Jamaica what I say. And Emrani is superior. The Act 29 and the Constitution is superior. It was say a dear be our beya, a do a bin sunu beguja, a beg no nano, a bema the conscience ne, the susu swati, or that want to be na a bed dinner soon. It is against the laws of the country. It's a fa hunu nyame sun bi also. So we jina baby now can send bia, a bemu obi ya machine or that one na. It's against the law. Take a doctor down parent first statement about what him because who question come through be an answer question come be educated about.
You bacha watum.
yan come on
Prophet Nigerian the full you bacha watum. Prophet Nigerian the full frabo. I see in my vision. In my vision this dawn 5:45 a.m. I saw another great one fall on his neck.
Hey,
in the PPN political party. And also the PPN and what guys says in the land of Umofia club.
Oh, that be pacho.
On class MPP.
Che.
I see PPN.
I mean pakasa.
My engine and
that's a so interpret here. You need the gift of the Holy Ghost to be able to interpret the vision of a man of God.
Into PPN.
What's it PPN?
Onka MPP.
Me no be what's it PPN? People's Progressive Network.
I know what he. Yeah, we catch people to any moment he. Political party be no kuma.
E ko bi e wo ya sibia na ni.
Ola ye ogum ye wa kokokoko. Ye wo
ayi. Wokɔ Revelation and same baby wa Nyankopɔn kan no ni nyina na yate ase.
Ayo.
Nja no no onye.
That part be friend no wachirim.
PPN.
I see a great one fall on his neck in the PPN political party. I heard chairman, why so soon? Chairman, why you? We see about your eating bracket.
I don't know who's stress. I
don't know.
What's
me interpreting? I don't know.
Ziga straight to say last killer. What's straight to say?
Why?
Shaka.
Why is somebody's vision making you laugh?
No, but the way he's laughing is like Shaka. What could you are? Ziga Jamela deno.
And why so soon?
When you say Adia Bakwa, Ghana for nye, any Omwa, no one in Niger Gazy, Ewoligon, Omun Kasai, Omu me Penipa Bakun, Legondes. And catch out the Nigel, send your campus.
I said before the calling there.
Before the
calling there,
Bagu. We my dear Napo, a so
no, Kun a Christopher.
Send a winning.
Aye,
as well better than
Zacchaeus.
And your Peter and a coach will be as Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus.
A dear is Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus.
A dear Zacchaeus.
Wow.
Oh, game taka someone.
I heard chairman, why so soon? Chairman, why so soon?
The chairman, Ben,
I don't chairman. I say, we see. I don't really know the two into brackets. We see in bits and prophecy in bits. I say prophecy. I say. I saw two. I saw two people. There is evil hanging around. Let them seek the face of the Lord if they can, and let the watchful and guided say Elohim. And B, may they take precaution before this one also comes to pass speedily. Hey. God is still speaking. If you are wondering why I always see things before it happens, kindly ask the Lord. Regin Asante. Hey, Regin Asante. Woke up and pray. Also woke up and pray. Oh wow.
Typo.
Woke up and pray. Amen and amen.
Let's say you share
PNG.
House of folk kunyum cry rose cry to.
I was not going to rise.
But one punch, one key indicators, economic indicators.
First one here PPM political party. Second one here chairman.
Why so?
It is the battery. Why you chairman?
You know na say wo you be na wo kasa radio so na wan yes smart. Obekwa kobodin. Ono so mo odin.
Chairman.
Eti jane se ne nyame yi a chairman.
There were a lot of regional chairmans. I was a chairman for more party mu no mu hia.
Owie ye nhwase ono.
Regin Asante. Regin Inidos. Regin Asante. Regin Asante. Woke up and pray.
Woke up.
So in this case,
Asante Regin.
Oye chairman say
Asante Regin.
Yeah, you original chairman. You could one chim.
Any chairman, yeah, because you constituency chairman.
Yes.
It could be a police station executive chairman.
The here is a political chairman.
Yes.
It was a chairman. Asante Regin. Only say politics mu die. Kebe aka mu nyina mu nhia. Ka twa bi na mu bekọ amonko. Wo bekọ Niger ho so amonko. Eno na obi di be reply ni say onu nso ehuni wuo.
Eno ano.
Oso onu nso ehuni wuo. Omani pa the Bible verse omom pa no ntwem. Ni bufu ye say inti no say onu nso hu a opese mu nya mo bom pa na mu twem ti wo hu onu nso ni de de a ene ye nya ye mom pa ye. Owi no man quotation say onfa nya mpa bo no onfa mo ma no. Inti obi a eyi ne de no wase hu
nti ene nkrofo na we hu omo de na omfa
omo quotation ye na fesina ye nkosua de
mewie de na me de ejako na ewie aka Bram ejako ka bomi dia da rad
Abodia
ayo
I don't know.
because say me matisi say eyi onye iskafa control jimi so fa so on catch so say wan ka hwe eno obomi dia ejako me sro fa chem
na what yes
Alex
say bia nsam na kan wan ka zemewu
oh eduana nya
eti no ejako say Ghana industry be nka yen tone down on the use of atemdidie and sex scenes e wo movies mu yen tone down kakra I or say and first time I all can hear but or say it is getting out of hand so I don't know which movie cry
movie ben
but Majid na yesterday Majid we jai acting into why be Majid dey not with the kokomoti nyina Majid no beku nipa o I want just Shakira the kokomoti Majid do ye niam
Majid ni ankoma
Matan
champion of the World Bank of Unity.
I see Tony down now. I did India for movies, China for movies. They don't do all that, but we share storyline now, like it keeps you captivated. And yes, sex anyway, no. Bollywood come on kiss. Who wants all this? I will never nay. Well, obi en kiss obi a.
Oh boy.
Apa obi en kiss. India movie kiss.
Abna oh boy.
Sheziga.
Abna oh boy.
Me boy that.
Check.
And no moto.
Who share India movies in China?
Who share adult movies?
Debbie, who share India movies in China?
Omukisi.
I make sure they India so. You were Telugu for.
The
Telugu. Omo nye Bollywood. Omo ye Tollywood. Omo ye Telugu for. Omo movies bebre na. I'm not saying a ban. And I walk Bombay for no Bollywood for no so.
Also, show Korea movie in Chemi. Ajoshi Saranye. And
I'm not sure for.
But
the point I wanted to make is there are some sects of the Indian film industry.
They do those things.
Of course.
No, they remove their top and all that.
No, they case.
Normal.
But omo
French kissing.
And na India for no susu ewo omo so omo Japan. Just like Nigeria for Nigerians with Japan.
Yeah, can't industry movie
na Japan a concert party.
Movie
and your film.
Porn illegal.
Ewo India and Nigeria.
Yeah, who porn over so I chunzu.
Ewo Nigeria and India.
The whole world.
But India no omo nyesa. They took it to court. Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan na the movies bi o honoma. Or the head that the nano ebe or bana no jai no more assassins. So that strike people say I didn't the intimate
and they moving in Kwadan one
So somebody, my reading saying that my can was the wood program so that.
There are certain parts of them
they are
almost
settled. Yes, you can do it. But you see, and I'm saying, about those so now Hinduism,
there are so many different religions and stuff.
Very conservative people.
What can and show say SSO yes. You understand? It's normally baby me was almost matter America than on so meet American standard and marketing and all that stuff. Some of them they do it.
They do
it.
But one thing is that Ejeko has been very consistent with that part for years. He has been consistent with that part. Say nudity in films. About Kumawood movies, Kumawood movie and nudity. The only Kumawood movie nudity kakra ko premier konfa no che awone ranga be kunya ho eno so na nya Ejeko to ho na ye stunt actor ye nkosuade
we nudity ne wo sexual you sexy film
then sexy ziga the one you know ziga the one you know sexy film pa no
na no be for us na the ball by la
and no
the ball ba
what good ball ba Tao. Ball by tao.
Tao. How do you do that? Oh, ball by Bonsu Japa.
Ziga.
Ejaripa. A pill.
Ziga.
And I you Bonsu a cup. Boroba. Tao.
We are sure the ball by tao.
Boroba.
And then imagine I am.
Boroba or can't. Oh, come on, dear. Yes. By the way.
All right, it's real quick on this one now, Yanko.
Who was my spiritual son, but who was far from me? He said, I'm going to talk about John Kuma, who was my spiritual son. He was coming to this house with a wife. Why did John Kuma step back from my life? They should be ready. And in this nation, if they want to know who killed John Kuma, Beduko is there. So, listen to me, great woman. Halaba Santari Antaraba. Beduko tell the whole nation today. By the way, the last time I met John Kuma was in May 2023 at one of my brother's funeral. In Kumasi, in Prophet Victor Kusibuatin's church, when he came and knelt before me, said, Father, I beg you, I'll come. That was the last time I saw him. But I can remember years ago, I told John Kuma, here, John, you'll be president one day. He came with a wife. Now, God says I must tell the nation something today about John Kuma's matter today. Some people are pointing their hands to Matthew Opoku Prempe that he killed John Kuma. It is not true. God says I must tell the whole nation, Matthew Opoku Prempe has not killed John Kuma. The one who killed John Kuma is dead. And everyone listen to me. Now, IGP, you said you don't want us to prophesy, so you don't need prophecy for me to know who killed him. You must do your own investigation. But the one who killed John Kuma is not Matthew Opoku Prempe. But the one who killed John Kuma did it because they must get him out of the way for their own selfish interest of running meat. And the person is dead. He is a man. But God said I must come into the Holy Spirit. It's not Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe. His hand is not in the matter. And the one who did it, by the grace of God, I know him. He has revealed it to me. It is not his own death. Indeed, it is poison and it's true. And the person killed him because of somebody. But it's not the time he is not involved. And even the person for whom they did it, the person is a Christian, a good person. Why do you do that? The person doesn't want anybody to do that. Why do they do that? I rest my case. I won't continue.
Okay, to D4 say we're arresting the case, won't continue. Yes, you arrest your tape, you won't continue. Diga.
Yeah, Kwaku.
You can't watch him.
Yeah, can't watch. It's okay, yeah.
But Ziga stick. That when I Michelle. Last Saturday. Oh, yeah, there.
To God be the glory.
Yeah, oh, yeah, there. Pa.
God be the glory.
A man for Gusuno Muti. As you be up, as you Ziga. Be up, as you fast no day back.
Yeah, Budina Angasa.
Foster Nana.
Bunina.
I need in Kanya Foster.
Festus,
gang. Frimpom, gang.
JB.
Cramping for you.
Yeah, that would did me bomb, baby.
Okay, so real quick.
Talented.
Uncle Ken.
Hey, Uncle Ken, Miss Mitchell.
Yeah,
Uncle Ken, ciao.
Na Ziga, Mamisha same few so.
Me ba sure da ben na Uncle Ken me ba.
Uncle Ken.
Yes. Uncle Ken ba. You
need to celebrate him.
Kwaku.
Yeah. Yeah.
You free and you cast your entertainment or Matata Radio. Uncle Ken ba.
But you need to celebrate him. You know,
Yeah.
microphone name the background in the media. Any
on the Hall of Wisdom.
Charlie.
Yeah. You're right.
Microphone Uncle Ken a produce you Groove FM. So joy. Charlie. I said next week Wednesday, Brantem, not just celebrate Uncle Ken, my.
I say, who share Uncle Ken's celebration on my neck? Let me do it in my own way.
Debbie, yeah, they are show come.
Okay.
This Saturday now, Uncle Ken say, Kambu be pa.
Kambu nya very.
Kwaku Kambu.
What was that? No, dripping. Wasn't what dripping white, no.
Guys, you know to be.
Yeah. All right. So, Kwaku, me share as influence and as I say, me share as influence. You can't creative arts industry, and I can't creative industry, and I can't creative and cultural industry. I'm saying this because me check here around now, it looks like these three they use soon interchangeably. Oko UNESCO they make it creative and cultural industries, but yeah, and a friend creative art industry. And elsewhere, so I'm offering a creative industry that the arts.
So, much for Neashephonia. You can't creative arts, and yet, the arts na count a creative. Obia otumi edina dwene ne nsa eye bibi ma ebeya asenso. Ana bibia a drive tourism. Me. Yes. Enti under the creative way no. Obia oye dan ho adwuma. Carpentry, mason ne sa no man. Sankofo ni nyina ehye creatives ni mu. Artisan adwuma omo hye
Artisan ne de.
So artisan Insano ejuma.
Okay.
They say
I see and chim name breaking it down.
Obi oye mechanic ejuma. Say ebi a wode wo car akọ a car ni manufacture abana atosini a obetumi adane no. Obi ode car parts betumi di aye moldings ene saa no ma. Obi a onwene ade. Omo yeti. Omo pam ade. Obia otumi de ne nsa no eye adibia creatives bia edisika na enyonyam and America say bibia a drive tourism because the creative is the content in tourism.
Okay.
And only creative art.
All right. Now, diga my main kind every UNESCO United Nations Education, Science and Culture Organization almost say The creative and cultural industries are those that combine creation, production, commercialization of creative content that are intangible and of cultural nature. I see these contents are usually protected by copyright. Now, Oko United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, I say the creative industries are at the core of the creative economy and are defined as cycles of production of goods and services that use creativity and intellectual capital as their main input. Let's say, omo adwuma omo die say omo produce bibi omo ehihye bibi no omo de omo adwemu nyansa ana omo adwemu ahoɔden na ɛde ɛyɛ saa de no. They are classified by their roles as heritage, arts, media, and functional creations. Now, Oko WIPO, a World Intellectual Property Organization, almost say the copyright-based industries that are those that are dedicated, interdependent, or that are directly or indirectly related with creation, production, representation, exhibition, communication, distribution, or retail of copyright-protected material. Also, that is their definition they give to creative industries, almost from the copyright-based industries. Now, Oko UK and SUA, also Ministry for Arts, Culture, Media, and Sports, and a friend Department for Culture, Media, and Sports. I'm also defining creative industries. This is one of our arts and count. I'm defining creative industries as those activities based on creativity, individual talent, and skill that have the potential to create jobs and wealth through the generation and exploitation of intellectual property. Now, you call Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean. Almost also defining as the content industries. Almost creative industries, they are defined as the content industries. And they include publishing, film, TV, radio, phonographic, mobile content, independent audiovisual production, web content, electronic games, content produced for digital coverage or cross media. Now, you both see Indonesia. You call Indonesia. I'm also defining creative industry, creative industry stroke creative economy as the creative industry stroke economy is creating added value based on creativity that is protected by copyright and originated from cultural heritage, knowledge, and technology. Let's say you share definitions are marking kani nyina ni nyina no say the main thing now, the indigenous to define creative industry is intellectual property. Adwimu nyansa. That's obia, oye bibia, or boponi free na dream. O creative you there, we are creating be show.
Vision.
O visualize I didn't want to dream. I want to dream.
Would visualize say me the mensa ka we boom say ne betimi aye. So the BG and only creative, not the art, not baby count. Creating Tiffany thinking. Thinking. The way it is done is art. I hope you get me.
Yeah.
Creating because I don't know yeah you cry. Obia oka poet. Or when it or create something. But the moment of a publish poem no now be art.
About on publishing and art.
Debiti.
Yeah, we true.
For example, me medumani painting. Meduma pa me painting pa. The make what say. So se me to sisi ana say me dwene se me pese me ye mustache bi. Ana me pese me ye maureen bia. Ana me ye painting bia. Me di card the marginal visualize answer. Since the woman me trim also my creative the make what say. The moment I meya I nipa be hu no ebe vision ne beba no the make what say. Any first say creative ba kwaku in all no me hu ni say Sadia we say take be say 1 month or 1 year the kasa.
Okay, it's and my memra ye passing December 2020 na creative arts industry Creative Art Industry Act 2020. They share interpretation anymore. They didn't give a definition. for creative arts, but name
which as a law, and say can
because some would define it. But omanye, but name no. Obi a wo bibia no betimi attestify page 19. Under interpretation section 32 no. Was a creative arts industry includes my definition.
Okay.
But was it includes and not the cultural sites, visual arts, traditional cultural expression, performing arts, music, publishing and literary arts, audiovisual, new media, design and creative services, research and record keeping.
Photography is part of creative art.
No,
it's part of it. It's part of it.
Architecture.
Jewelry designer.
Construction.
Photography no any under visual arts.
Visual arts.
Yeah.
I didn't say visual arts under creative art.
No. So I listing all these as a normal year under creative arts.
Yes, and I'm sure it's a few.
It's a few no.
No, not few. The creative art is brought to the standard. And Nuntina, I was a baby say, they don't know what is called the creative art. If you say a war politician was asking you, say, so that they will understand what is creative art.
Yeah.
Say if they understand how broad and big the creative space in the area, I'm telling you about facts. The BIA say, I can separate the creative aspect from the tourism. Nigerians, they have seen it. Today, when you go to Nigeria, they have a minister of tourism, separate minister of tourism, nothing else. They make what I say, and they have minister and that's a ministry of arts, culture, and creative economy or something like that. Creative economy, because among how big the creative art is all about. That is what your discussion about the creative art. I no cry bombarded. I no cry where bombarded as to what is really the creative art. And I saw back to the stand there. Or be a creative artist, or so a creative artist.
Yeah.
How come say ukwa hwan in Kumasi? The kind vest no mo hwan no. Kwaku. Omode chese. We say secret safu na kada djuma pa no. We say secret to ayedo abuduaba. Yes. Secret is kaiva. Omode chese enwuna abuduaba na yi bia betimi ahwe koka. Na me de chese. O hwe manim sa na me de chese no ya mayi me de yi na yeto. Adenti no mu hinya sika. E de ahwe o madumam. And they wanted the ministry to channel their grievances to, and I said their plea to, and they sent it to Ministry of Trade and Industry. They don't even know their left from their right. Seven players, how they make a right I say because the creative art ministry, you know, I say the creative, movies and music and nothing else. That is why I have never supported this.
Yeah, no.
The creative art fan.
I'm not Yenya kasa or radio surfer industry. Almost the bia umbetis ye creative art as music, movie. And I'm say predominantly music seems to overshadow the rest. There be a music, movie. Mistake. Mami fa we encounter. Oko Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Act. Ye pre hu aye nyansan.
So explaining.
Almost so definition for creative friends saying creative arts industry no. Copy free creative agency act no. Ti wo hwe the same thing American and one almost so use okay so
all say o share sports cra kwaku. Ghana has it. But 70% of Ghanaians love football. 8 years sports pundit and broadcasters in Betnasia. Now almost cast sports on once a month. They will talk about the football more than any other discipline. They make what I say. That is fine. And a sad be okay. Ye creative space. We say ye Betnasia. Ye better entertainment anymore because I don't know for petty the music aspect and the ye fair say the movie aspect, you know. And no dress obi oye Maureen, obi just obi oye sculpture. Oye sculpture no obi a oye mustache, obi oye painting. Obi oye Ken Weaver. Some confounding ye creative artist. Jamaica what to say?
Yeah.
I don't think I made the make say. I have never supported this creative art fund here. Because we don't have the muscle, the financial muscle. A bit me create a funder, a bit me cover the creative space. Take it from me.
It's say the break it down. Kokune a diga. You break it down. Obi a oti biya tiasia. Let's say obi biya ne juma odie. Eye adwuma adwuma. And I say because sano juma
artisan. Yeah.
In any form biya no. Munyina moka creative.
Yeah.
Arts.
What do I do? Creative BB.
Yes.
Obi a what do I do? A creative BB. Na aba life. The American what say? It's a creative.
But yes, although I doing creative chrono, like
I
just agree.
It's an make artism. So one for art na kanwa. Na abe art near the publishing aspect because yet your lawyer be bet me a court. Lawyer ne court ne be a assembly a chino so pano wa creative BB. The American what say? Obet me at the national creative BB, then it will exonerate the client. I don't know just say why you creative artist.
Okay, it's Oga. It's Sawusha, creative arts act in the more. Among listed these as the domains under the creative arts industry. Or say music, fashion, music industry. B, fashion, beauty and modeling industry. C, film and screen industry. D, visual arts - fine arts. E, phonography industry. F, theater arts industry. G, literal arts and book industry. H, audiovisual industry. I, new media and creative services industry. J, heritage and cultural sites. K, traditional cultural expressions, festivals and celebrations. I, intellectual property rights and collecting societies. M, industry-wide network and events industry. N, training, including academic and related institutions. These are the domains that were captured under the creative industry.
Which may feel say enough work was not done to it because architecturing is part of creative arts.
Yeah, everywhere I look, I see it.
Yes,
architecture. You are ibi okaya or architecture ni baba be show.
Nene dey say my reading.
Read the view is a minimum say bia.
Music
architecture was not there. Makeup ni ho.
Music industry, fashion, beauty and modeling industry, film and screen, visual arts, that is fine arts, phonography industry, theater arts, literal arts and book industry, audiovisual industry, new media and creative services industry, heritage and cultural sites, traditional cultural expressions, festivals and celebration, intellectual property rights and collecting societies, industry-wide network and event industry, training, including academic and related institutions.
Yeah, sure.
There's no architecture.
So, even for this to work, it is time to open a broader conversations and create recognized associations and work hand in hand with them. Now, working hand in hand with them, nature self. So, predominant from the movie asema ayeka. Say me ko ye movie ana me ye your friend is saying video. It has to be based on the cultural policy. Based on the cultural policy, then we select components in other industries under the creative arts to play their role. In terms of costume, in terms of the tourism appeal. What we keep the creative art is what drive our tourism.
Yeah.
It is the content for the tourism. And if we are not getting it right, then we'll lose it. Our tourist sites I always see in
That is where I have
our tourist sites I always see in
definition in tourism.
And then the focus is what is creative
arts. Yes.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah. The creative arts industry. We need we need to encourage them. We need to raise the economic value of the things the creatives are doing. Put premium on it. Get them in association and get somebody to satisfy them so that now obia products or services will be recognized and gazetted in accordance to how we define our creative art.
Okay, it's for those of you who are mobile can manifesto committees near there, they don't know. I think this is a work you also have to involve yourself in researching on what this whole creative industry is, how wide it is, how broad it is, and how you can be able to know the challenges that where to give promises that are doable.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
All right.
But I think that issue is check.
Yeah, also young Koswani and Chim Timika and no, yeah, be definition. Then the next time, the Friday, no,
young Koswani and Chim is a big problem in the country. See, imagine a year bob waiting now. So, Moody now association a vibrant. And we'll be the back catcher by say, when you question the question tourism.
You do Friday night, you call law no more. Bones say a bar association, you will many what to do with.
Yes, yes.
Because you are passing law 4 years in almost 4 years in you who the idea, you know. That's here 3 bedrooms apartment. So being a biamana. Also here no committee 16 now copying committee 22. And that's a sewa Klagon, Sakumono, Bachuna, area how baby.
No agent.
I see a Benny de Pa, also on page and same year. It is a Ubia Ope, or 3 bedroom apartment are the rent here. Committee 16 to 22, Klagon, Sakumono, and Abachuna. A patch of 020 60 59 21 0 020 60 59 21 0 020 60 59 21 0. Now, only pano any komo. My manager Bandes, me that's it. Bandes bread. Celestine Donko say jai bread in Abesinko produce when you nesikada soup. Tega nyamisha. What's nyamisha? But go say do. God, me that's it. Give it share Friday.
I don't wanna let go. I've got enough reasons to give you.
Kakra bi no aboso de akyere yi. Ebi eye greater Accra